Welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation, massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Washington Huskies, taking on the 11th ranked team, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Volunteers will kick this away to start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Offense moving to a bunch formation. And now the handoff. Stopped right at the line in the first play. Nothing there. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial in kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Running out of time in the pocket. Finds his man. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Man, they got exactly the right coverage early in this game that they were looking for. They found the matchup, and they hit a big one early.
A direct snap. Breaks into open space. First down, looking for more now. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches a 38. First down from there.
Oh, the defense is missing out on opportunities. Got the home crowd, a lot of energy, and they're giving up big plays like this. Not ideal way to get a game started.
Catch made over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it right near the end zone. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. The Huskies hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Bulk area brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Looking to throw on third and goal. Looking to scramble. And he muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Woo, good job by this defense. That quarterback doesn't need much room. They did a heck of a job to keep him out of the end zone, and now we got a 4th and goal situation.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Wants to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that play.
Well, this just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The Volunteers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. First down. They're going to throw the football. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. But they had some great quarterbacks that have
heading for the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
The quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Washington now operating in the red zone. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Can he make it to the marker? Runs through the defender. The defense will make the stop that will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. And the Huskies will look to convert here on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one will come back to haunt him.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. The Vols will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And that will pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at 38.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Handoff to the right side. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. The ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down. Play action here on 1st down. Rolls it in. It's Price.
They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
And the Volunteers lining up here on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Brings to the end zone. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
You know, in college football anymore, Chris, you get caught up in the big plays through the passing game. But we're seeing what this back can do when he has room to run. Great acceleration, great speed. I know he gets tackled here at the 2-yard line. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give that young man the football.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, DAWGS.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turn starts inside the 15. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. It's a run to the left. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking right. This one caught. Gets into space at the 50. He's in the clear. At the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Simple throw. All the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Bringing pressure. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. It's just the middle to get stuck. That one goes nowhere. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They'll run it from the gun. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
The receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Nice catch made out of the slot position. That's going to be tough to stop today, Kurt.
He is so dangerous in space at that slot position. Nice job at the top of that route. Gave a little shoulder fake to create that separation. Made it easy for the quarterback to find him and make that throw.
They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's Joseph. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Moves out of the pocket. Rollers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Off the play fake on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs, only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Running back has it on a screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Tennessee.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Huskies will kick this away to start the second half. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds his man. It's Wiggins. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Vols come to the line to run the hurry up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
It's an option look. Pitch to the back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, it's a big stop here by this defense. Tie game, just getting into the second half. Made some good adjustments, good awareness there on that 3rd down play. And now it sets up a 4th down.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. The pass rush closing in. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. And that will give them the lead now.
I love this after a sudden change. You get a big stop by your own defense. You come out with pretty good field position. You take a shot, and it pays off. Boy, what a change in momentum right here.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Offense on the field to take over. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes a quick grab. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play. The ball's looking to crank up the tempo a bit. An inside give now from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Caught near the sticks. It's Wiggins. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. This one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming.
And they've got the returner corralled. Washington offense retakes the field here. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught by the receiver. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the 2nd half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught quickly. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. The Volunteers come up to the line in a hurry-up. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Zips it down the middle. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And they misfire in first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. The Volunteers look to keep this drive moving.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The ball's getting set on 1st and 10.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route.
He'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense win back. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's free around the 15. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. So, Kirk, it's Washington in front, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. Here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
They'll toss it to the right side. Great cut there. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
First down here for this offense. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Receiver in motion now. Chewing clock with the running game. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And they hold him just as he releases the ball. He's incomplete.
Chris, this quarterback is all out of sorts. Already thrown 2 interceptions, and he just looks uncomfortable and out of rhythm. This time falling back and throwing the football, no chance of a completion.
And the biggest plays he's had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Using his legs here. Picks up the first and still running. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Boy, this guy's had such a great football game. Here, another good decision by the quarterback to know exactly where he needed to go to get the first down to keep this drive moving. And late in this game, you want to keep that clock moving as well.
Jukes to get free. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. It's a blitz look here from the defense. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Huskies line up with a 1st and goal. Here's a carry for the fullback. Touchdown, Huskies. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him into the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the 4th quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short game.
He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a big gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep for late game heroics. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
A play action, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Hit just as he throws the ball.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's found some room at the 45. And they get the conversion there. 1st down now from the 33. They move the 6. LaHoy to the line here on 1st down now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Wiggins. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And the Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the football. Contact as he threw it. And a flag is down as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty is on. That costly penalty gives the offense a new set of downs. And the Vols will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
What a job by the this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, look at that scoreboard. They're within one possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And he makes the catch for 2 points, but there's a penalty marker down. We'll have to check that out. You don't see that called too often, but you see it called here. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
But he didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested.